Kyla Atienza. Head coach, Mr. Anusor Tai Bundis. Calling on our PETROGAZZ Angels. Team captain is foreign guest player from the USA, number 10, Janisa Johnson. At number 9, this conference's best foreign guest player from Cuba, Wilma Salas. Number 9, this conference's second best middle blocker, Cherry Rose Dunag. Number 10, Janelle Welch Cheng. Number 6, Janette Panaga. And number 16, Jonah Sabete. Libero number 18, CN Cruz. Head coach, Mr. Arnold Lanyo. This is game 3.
Yan po ang starting lineup ng Cool Smashers. Walang pagbabago whatsoever para kay Coach Tai Bundit. League MVP Eliza Valdez, number 2. 17 points in the last game. She will try to lead Cool Smashers to a Grand Slam. Kung may MVP sa kabila, nasa PETROGAZZ naman, Cherry Nunag, second best middle blocker and the best foreign guest import, Wilma Salas, para sa PETROGAZZ Angels, who placed 5th in last year's reinforced conference.
Yes, it's the usual suspects for the CREAMLINE Cool Smashers, starting out with Gia Morado in the service line. On the other side, interesting na nagpalit ng role si Johnson at si Salas, because almost throughout the tournament, Johnson was the second open while Salas was the first open, and right now in their rotation, nagpalit sila, no? So interesting to see how that will turn out for the PETROGAZZ Angels, maybe to surprise the CREAMLINE Cool Smashers.
Well, first set underway. Shen Cruz, last year's best blocker. Again, good coverage. And an error there by Ali Blanco to give PETROGAZZ their first point.
Medyo mababa na yung contact ni Ali Blanco kasi hindi na siya naka-atras throughout the transition. No? Maganda yung intention ni Gia Morado to speed things up habang nagsiscramble yung defense ng CREAMLINE. But even Ali Blanco was way inside the net.
Michelle Gumalaw with a cross court. Hindi lang depensa ibibigay niya, pati opensa para sa Cool Smashers as we go courtside to Ayi Tinsay.
Eric and Doc AJ para kay Michelle Gumabaw ng CREAMLINE Cool Smashers. Yesterday's loss will only add fuel to their fire for today's game. Last game, the errors got the best of them, kung kaya naman they are going to make their comeback today, carrying the hours of training and experience that they've had for the past couple of years. Ngayon daw makikita ang sagot sa lahat ng pinagdaanan nila. Their last hurrah that will put the icing on top. Sabi ni Michelle, in order to win this, they have to want it more than the PETROGAZZ Angels. Their minds and hearts are stronger than their bodies kahit 24 hours pa lang nilang kakalaro. Kaya naman tingnan natin ang galawan ng Cool Smashers sa set number 1. Back to Eric and Doc AJ.
Maraming salamat, Ayi. How difficult is that as Panaga, I think, is called for a net violation? Gano'ng kahirap yung back-to-back, less than 24 hours or just 24 hours, balik ka sa court for an intense championship level game.
Yun nga sinabi ni Ali kanina, one good determining factor also for this game is who have rested and recovered. Siyempre, muscle fatigue will kick in. Sometimes the speed of your actions will start to slow down. So it's all about how you were able to prepare for this. Of course, nutrition plays a big part of it. What you ate last night or what you consumed last night will play a big part in your recovery or your function today.
Play head coach AJ.
Gano'ng
kaintindi ang practice bibigay mo in a situation like this for either team?
Well, it's not gonna be intense, definitely. You will just
Luna,
deload a little bit just to keep the circulation flowing for the team. Actually, go for really light mobility works, and of course, your nutrition will be the bigger part of it. The bigger part of that.
Nutrition, your favorite part ko actually. Pagkain, ano? A poor first ball as Panaga. She's been doing this since game number 1, AJ.
Actually, all throughout the conference, Panaga has really found a good attack option or scoring option with her services. And when it comes to CREAMLINE, they really have
That's
to
an ace.
be able to address that, because as we can see, Panaga is capable of making continuous runs with her serves, and if overloaded ang reception ng Creamline, their attack pattern is quite disorganized.
Ito na naman, pinabayaan ni Melissa going yung bola. Service ace for
Time
Panaga.
out,
Timeout,
Creamline.
Creamline.
Oh boy, yung team ha.ไม่เป็นไร
Coach Tai Bundit maagang nagsunog ng kanyang unang timeout at the 6-point mark of the first set, and he is visibly upset.
Yeah, and knowing that their last set played last night was just at 12 points, of course,
Moving for
they wouldn't want
PETROGAZZ, number
to keep
6,
the momentum
Janelle
going
Panaga.
for the Gas Angels. But Janelle Panaga has
7-2.
Panaga had something different in mind.
Backs Panaga. Three straight service aces. What is it about her serve,
Panaga.
AJ, na napapansin mo? That's so difficult to receive.
Well, she hits it at her highest point, tapos yung contact niya sa ball is straight flat into the ball, kaya hindi nagsispin or yung flight ng bola is diretso pababa from her point of contact.
Samantala na siyahan ang fans ng Creamline dahil natatapos na yung service run ni Panaga with that kill by Kaupin.
Jonas Abete was way nakadikit sa
Michelle
antena,
Gumabao.
kaya merong open
Into the
gap
pool
between her and
smasher.
Lunag. Doon pinadaan ni Kaupin, which we know is very much proficient with her cross-court attacks.
But right now, Creamline nagsa-struggle sa reception and even from their own service line. Service error ni Michelle Gumabao. 8-3 PETROGAZZ kontra Creamline, set number 1.
First technical timeout, 8 PETROGAZZ, 3 Creamline.
Desiree Cheng, nanonood ko since nung Wednesday I saw her. I didn't find out if she was supporting her sister yesterday. Former De La Salle University lady spiker, obviously. Coach Jerry naman, right now consultant for for PETROGAZZ after being their head coach last season. Ngayon si Arnold Lanyog calling the shots for the first time para sa PETROGAZZ, right now leading
And the first
8-3 in set number 1.
technical time.
But you gotta admire the program
Jonas
of the
Abete,
PETROGAZZ
serving
team.
for the Angels.
Even if in the previous conferences they've always come up short in getting medals or rankings, they stuck up. Talagang they stuck with the core of the team. And right now
Sato with a
it's proving
attack.
a lot of benefits for them
4,
to
serving
really go for the long-term program.
4th and 5th sa open and reinforced conference last season, as you see a kill by Risa Sato against last year's best Bipero
Yes,
Shen
play.
Cruz.
Kuntika, Calvin,
8-4
serving for Creamline.
para sa PETROGAZZ. So ang laki din ang inangat talaga ng in terms of their level of play. Ang
Luna
competency
finds the
itong
hole.
PETROGAZZ from
9,
5th to
serving
now
4.
with a chance to finish number 1.
Yeah, definitely. Kasi with how long they've been playing together, training together, of course, mas maganda na yung naging na-develop na connection ng PETROGAZZ
best
Angels.
player,
And
Will
over on the other
Masalas.
side, Creamline Cool Smashers, yan din yung bread and butter nila because the core of the team has been pretty much consistent throughout the conferences.
And tell us about us, Lunag with double contact there.
Two
Tell us about
touches for the
Creamline,
Lunag.
AJ. I mean, going for a Grand Slam,
5,
won the
9.
reinforced conference, won the open conference last year. How solid of a team is this, and how good can they be? I mean, is there how far are they from the ceiling when nasa ceiling na ba
For
sila?
the Cool
Well,
Smasher.
yun nga yung sinabi ni Eliza kanina in their interview. No? We all know that Eliza and Kutika are the bread and butter offense of
Luna,
Creamline.
ganda regalo.
But we see them at their
10,
best when all the
5.
other players are also contributing a lot, especially their opposite, Michelle Gumabao, and the middles in Sato and Blanco.
There's Cherry Lunag, second best middle blocker sa ating conference. Also a good server.
Carry
And
Lunag.
5, first set. Good block by Panaga on Blanco. Panaga with the tip. Back row attack, Kaupin. That's gonna be outside.
Kaupin, ball is out.
A little bit of hesitation
11
dun sa palo ni
to 5.
Kaupin, no? Hindi niya tinodo yung kanyang palo, kaya kulang ng follow through. Siguro kung nalagyan niya pa ng konting wrist action, it would have hit the line.
Service, Lunag.
Our venue, as you see a service error para kay Nunag. Our
Point for
venue having
CREAMLINE.
it seems. One half CREAMLINE, one half PETROGAZZ. Dito po tayo sa Inara Sports Center in Antipolo on a Sunday afternoon. Gia Morado.
Serving for the cool smash.
Usual routine pag nagsiserve. Medyo will center and meditate a little bit. And here's Jenison Johnson with a
the
point.
hit out. 12, 6.
Good speed play from Janelle Cheng. And Janisa Johnson, that's the kind of set that she likes. It's fast enough and a little bit off the net so she can calculate kung paano niya gagamitin yung block to her advantage. Nakita niya yung kamay ni Blanco at that time, so pinacheck niya na lang.
How about these two imports ng PETROGAZZ? As you see a tip from Michelle Gumabaw. Salas and Johnson, spectacular so far the whole season para sa Angels.
Yun nga, as we mentioned a while ago, they deliver a lot of
Yes,
numbers
down the line.
for PETROGAZZ Angels.
7
But
to
sometimes
12.
over-reliance on these two imports can hurt the Angels cause. Kaya nga, crucial yung magiging role ni Sabete ngayon to take some burden off the offensive threat of Salas and Johnson.
But Sabete,
Captain,
a
Eliza
magnificent
Valdez.
insertion into the
Serving.
starting lineup. Pinaltan niya si Paneng Mercado in game number 2, and it has paid dividends
Panaga
as Panaga
with a drop
will tip
shot.
and score.
13 to 7.
So right now we see Janelle Cheng really activating the middles for the Gas Angels.
And right now, PETROGAZZ playing fluid
Youngest
volleyball.
player and team captain.
As compared to
Janisa
CREAMLINE,
Johnson. Serving.
nabanggit mo nga kanina yung word na they're hesitating as
Gumabaw.
Gumabaw
Through the
scores,
block.
but the points ng
8
CREAMLINE
to
are few
13.
and far between.
Well, no hesitation in the part of Michelle Gumabaw, and that's what we expect from her in this game. Confident even if her blocker
Ali
is Will
Blanco,
Masala.
foreign guest player. Serving.
Service just out.
Ball is out. 14 to 8.
Salas hesitated for a second pero pinabayaan niya yung bola. It was just by an inch. So Blanco with a service error. And ito, anim na, the biggest lead right now para sa PETROGAZZ against Kaupin and the Cool Smashers.
Well read
Pero
by
Panaga,
Valdez.
medyo napalakas
9,
yung service doon.
14.
Yeah, and yung contact niya sa bola was underneath the ball. It's not straight horizontally flat to the ball, kaya palabas yung flight ng bola.
Michelle Gumabaw. Serving.
Janelle Cheng sets it up for Salas. And Salas
Salas off
with a
the hand
kill.
of Atienza. 15 to 9.
Too much power in the hit of Salas. Not enough for Kyla Atienza to pop it up.
Donna Sabete. Serving for PETROGAZZ.
Kaupin through the double block.
Helping off the block. 10 to 15.
So back-to-back
Substitution,
points para sa
CREAMLINE.
Cool Smashers.
7
Good
out, 15.
power.
Galanza.
Konting
in.
run para sa kanila to get back into this game as Gemma Galanza comes in for the first time.
Gotta commend the
Gal
approach
Kaupin,
of Lisa
foreign
Santos
guest
for
player.
drawing the block
Serving
of
for
Jenny
CREAMLINE.
Unag. So talagang na-delay na yung block ni Unag, kaya merong opening si Kaupin.
Solid single block.
Unag,
Valdez
back.
against
Sato.
Unag. 3
Substitution.
straight points for the Cool
PETROGAZZ.
Smashers. Instant replay, kitang-kita nyo.
16
Good
out.
anticipation in the part of
5,
Eliza.
side,
She marked
in.
Unag na kasi
2 out,
dalawa na lang yung
4,
spikers up
Mercado,
front for
in.
PETROGAZZ. And they were not even expecting a back row attack from Sabete. So Eliza committed to the quick so that Sato can
Okay.
focus on blocking the open.
Paneng Mercado in the game for the first time kasama si Chi Said, but service
All
error
out.
para kay Kutika Kaupin. Stops their 3-point run. 16-11 PETROGAZZ here in the first set.
Second technical timeout. 16 PETROGAZZ. 11 CREAMLINE. Paging the driver of a
Gemma
Fortuner
Galanza, former Adams
with
and Lady
plate number
Falcon.
ZE.
Now suited up
N.
para sa Creamline Cool Smashers, former Ateneo de Manila Lady Eagle Dina Wong.
And Danny Ravenna, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
Paging the driver of a Fortuner with plate number ZE.
16-11, 5-point lead for Petrogazz.
Pakigusog lang iyong
Ang
sasakyan.
Creamline, hindi ba po nakakalabang here in this first set? What a set there by Chisaet, pero better block by Creamline.
A good intention is a part of Saet as Johnson wasn't able to make her an approach from the open, pero nakita na yun ang blockers ng Creamline na si Sabete lang yung available striker for Petrogazz.
Good reception para kay Salas and Janessa Johnson
Over the block,
right
Johnson.
through the defense of
17,
Kutika
12.
Kaupin.
Janessa Johnson with her leaping ability, talagang kita niya yung alam niya with her vertical reach, she'll be an advantage over the block of Gia, and Chisaet was quick to deliver. Talagang tinulo niya yung set para ang option talaga ni Janessa Johnson is to go for a high down the line attack.
Jovi Prado serving para sa Petrogazz. And Prado with a good receive. Both teams over-receiving. Here's Johnson. Galanza. Orado sends it to Valdez for the kill.
Eliza Valdez, quick thinking to vary her shot to go for a down-the-line attack. Kita niya, naputo kanina kasi ni Jovi Prado or nakuha niya with a good defense.
Both teams nagpapalitan na ng puntos right now. Obviously, that's not to the advantage of the Cool Smashers. They're down by 4 here. 13 serving 17. Easy over para sa Angels. Blanco. Cruz was right there. Johnson. Yes!
Johnson off the hand of Atienza.
From defense to
18,
offense.
13.
Jen Cruz ang sumalo. Johnson ang tumapos and Petrogazz will score again.
Quick adjustment on the part of Johnson.
Substitution, Petrogazz.
Wasn't the best of set for her.
Cheng in. 5 out. 16. Sabete in.
Cheng and Sabete back in the game.
Chanel Cheng.
5-point lead here. 18-13 Petrogazz. Orado. Punta kay Valdez. Mababa. She wanted a cut shot.
Below to cross. 19-13.
Valdez trying to go for a sharp angle papunta sa zone 2. Kaso kinulang lang yung height ng kanyang balo.
Cheng.
6-point lead. Back to the biggest para sa Angels at 16 or make that 19-13. Galanza outside.
Galanza, ball is out. 20-13.
Biggest lead for the Angels. 20-13. This is the final timeout ng Cool Smashers. Pakinggan natin si Coach Bundit.
Timeout. Cool
Hey, be quick,
Smashers.
be quick, huh? Which one, be quick, be quick, be dead, like that, huh? Allow. ไม่เป็นไรอ่ะ
Coach Tai just looking for more output from the middle, asking for quicks. Kasi nga, so far, it's all have been the wing hitters for Creamline being the options for Gia.
Chanel Cheng serving for Petrogazz.
Petrogazz now playing great volleyball. Lamang sila ng 7. But Valdez will cut it down to 6.
Eliza Valdez serving for Creamline.
Eliza Valdez.
And if Petrogazz can do consistent runs of service with Panaga, Valdez can also do the same thing as she has proven throughout the conference.
Sabete. Orado, saan pupunta? Go back to Kaupin. So back-to-back points para sa Cool Smashers. Good decision there. Morado, kahit may dalawang blocker. Kaupin finds the angle.
Timeout,
Timeout, Coach
Petrogazz.
Arnold Lanyog. Pakinggan natin ang Angels.
We will solve lang yun dito, ha? Yung cross court lang. Okay, we will solve there, that position, okay? Okay, now, control naman yung pass. Layo mo to, layo mo yun. B. Okay, B tayo, B. C. Dito pa, and si Wilma, where's Wilma? Here? Oh, here. Okay? We need to cut this, ha? Cut this, cut this.
Si Coach Arnold Lanyog ayaw nang pahabain pa itong mini run ng Cool Smashers.
So giving specific instructions to the set play of Brunel Cheng as we see Kiefer Ravena, the other half of the Phenom.
Team captain, Eliza Valdez.
So gusto niya mag-keep si Panaga para at least mapahiwala yung block from Janisa Johnson, which exactly happens.
Johnson from the right.
That's
21,
what you get
15.
pag may good first ball. You're able to execute kung anong hinihingi yung coach. And naiwan na si Blanco, humabol na lang si Ale Blanco doon, allowing Janisa Johnson a good look kung saan niya gusto dalhin ng bola.
Because Blanco was still considering yung be quick ni Panaga na pwedeng bigyan.
Sabete off the block.
Breaks the block.
And the big
22,
lead, the biggest lead is
15.
restored para sa Angels. They're up by 7.
So this is the difference why Petrogazz was able to snatch game number 2 is Sabete as an opposite provides a lot of
Johnson.
attack threat or offensive threat for the Petrogazz Angels from the right side.
Salas! Taupin was right there pero
All
over-received. Tuloy-tuloy ang
3,
pag-arangkada ng Angels. And now their biggest lead at 8 points, 23-15.
And so far for CREAMLINE Cool Smashers, their passing hasn't been on point here in set 1.
Just right on cue, AJ. Going one of the best liberos. Hindi niya madala yung bola kay Morado.
We're seeing 2 less of quick attacks from Gia Morado, just showing that yun nga, hindi nila mapulido yung kanilang reception.
Back-to-back aces para kay Janisa Johnson. And how